For Scarlett O'Hara, nothing would keep her from trying again.
I've never had so much fun in my life.
But when their cordial encounter takes a turn for the worse, fate rekindles their feelings of passion.
You love me.
While destiny brings more despair.
Scarlett, I must not and will not ever see you again.
I'm pregnant.
Choosing to keep the truth from Rhett, she journeys to Ireland.
I don't want to be a divorced woman bearing a child. I'm going to tell people my husband recently passed on.
Where she finds a new life and a new love.
You're called the O'Hara.
But when she learns of Rhett's new marriage, the pain is too great.
Get the doctor.
Tonight, the saga continues as Rhett travels abroad and tempts destiny once again.
Part 3 of Scarlett is next on CTV.
Scarlett is brought to you in part by Scott Paper. We care about the same things you do. And also brought to you in part by Pears with Silk Protein for soft, touchable hair.
Scotties are softer now. Pass it on.
Scotties are softer now. Pass it on. Scotties are softer now. Pass it on.
From Scott Paper, our softest Scotties ever, in beautiful decorator boxes. Scotties are softer now.
You have high hopes for your future, but you have obstacles to overcome. You need a plan. Because when you have a plan, you can work with what you have to build for the future you want, knowing it is possible. Call for your book of possibilities from Bank of Montreal, because with a plan, you can succeed.
Peter Cooper prepares himself for a virtual reality test drive in the Eagle Vision TSI. And he's off. The subject is now experiencing a quickening of the pulse caused by Eagle Vision's powerful 214 horsepower 24-valve engine. Peter loves the incredible road handling and speed-sensitive steering of this sports sedan so much he's already on his 35th lap. But in fact, only a real test drive will convince you of the advanced technology of the Eagle Vision TSI. Get out!
You there! Where's the NutraSweet stuff?
Canadians are changing some of the things they eat and drink just by looking for this little red swirl.
Eyes open, Magoo. By Jupiter, what a spud! What else, Magoo? Aha! Pardon me, ladies. Where are the tasty things with NutraSweet?
Aisles 1 through 8, sir. But allow me.
Oh, Magoo, it's a red swirl day.
Look for the NutraSweet swirl.
A giant gumball.
It's easy to spot.
Yes, indeed.
You're watching Scarlett on CTV.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the capital of the wonderful land of Canadian cheese. On your left is the fabulous Fontina Fountain. Note its watermelon brochettes. And here it comes, the magnificent Monterey Jack Monument. And our national garden alive with fresh Colby and blue cheese. Finally, we have the Golden Gouda Palace. Don't forget our delicious cheeses at our souvenir shop.
Welcome to the land of Canadian cheese.
Who's there?
The ghost of running from store to store.
Stop running and go to Canadian Tire. The one place with everything for the holidays.
Everything?
Like this 12-cup Proctor Silex coffee maker, just $39.99.
Wow.
And this Hoover 2-in-1 vacuum for $129.99, plus earn Canadian Tire money. Now spit it. Care for some eggnog.
Remember, Canadian Tire money lets you give like Santa, save like Scrooge.
From the pages of Pulitzer Prize winner Larry McMurtry, an epic story of love and honor.
My father used to say, anything worth having is worth fighting for.
Lonesome Dove, the series, Saturday night on CTV.
Hi, I'm Valerie Pringle. The trade tour of the Pacific Rim, a controversy over Canada's immigration board, and a shift in our foreign policy. The pundits will chew it over tomorrow.
The lowest price. That's the Kmart price promise. Always has been, always will be.
This is our community, and this is our store. So when we say the lowest price is a Kmart price, it's my job to make sure of it.
Low, low prices.
Every time and everywhere. It's always a Kmart price. Ask any of my customers.
Kmart.
Kmart.
Kmart every time.
Your lowest price is a Kmart price.
That's our promise.
We put it in writing.
And in singing.
The lowest price is a Kmart price.
Before sight, before smell, even before sound, touch is the first sense to develop. So Pears added silk protein to its formula, which has special ingredients to help make hair softer and more wonderful to touch. Well, maybe a little too wonderful.
When Mike left me, I thought he was a fool. I remember all the pizzas we'd had together. Pepperoni, mushrooms, double cheese. We'd even had pizza twins. Then he left me. He left me for a girl named Babe. It took me a moment to realize it, but then it suddenly dawned on me. Hey, now I can order hot peppers. Oh, good luck, Babe.
Pizza, 967-1111, still the one.
You can tell a lot about a man by his shaver. The man who uses a bra and flex control appreciates good looks, has the flexibility to adjust to any situation, and he's not afraid to get close. But the most revealing thing about a man who uses a bra is how easy it is to spot him.
I believe this is yours.
Braun, the world's most recognized shave.
When will it get there? Could you hold, please? When will it get there? Hello, please hold.
When? What am I going to tell them?
Maria, when will it get there? I don't know.
When Maria Bailey sends an urgent overnight document, she asks only one little question.
When?
Which is why UPS guarantees overnight delivery before 10:30 a.m. across Canada and the USA. UPS, taking the stress out of getting it all the way there on time overnight without giving you a nervous headache or something.
Dad doesn't know, but this commercial is being shot with our new Sony Handycam. We entered Sony's Walt Disney World contest, and here we are with all my favorite characters. Why don't you enter Sony's Picture Perfect Family Vacation contest and win a trip to Walt Disney World Resort? You can stay at Disney's Grand Floridian Beach Resort. Delta Airlines, the official airline of Walt Disney World, will get you there. Get your dad to an authorized Sony of Canada dealer and keep him away from the candy floss.
CTV News, a concise, meaningful portrait of your world.
You're about to see someone fly faster than ever thought humanly possible. Collect bonus air miles, travel miles during Mega Miles, and fly free faster.
Received through gate 76. Flight 236 to Boston, now boarding through gate 9.
If you're not using your Air Miles card, just think what you're missing. Collect bonus air miles, travel miles during Mega Miles, and fly free faster.
Free, free, set them free. Free, free, set them free. I'm an Englishman in New York.
Fields of Gold, the best of Sting. 12 Sting classics and 2 brand new hits. Fields of Gold, the best of Sting. Available where you buy your music.
The challenge. Take the popular Toyota Tercel and reshape it, re-engineer it, make it better. So we developed a new, more powerful 16-valve engine that delivers improved fuel economy, a sleeker design, and a more ergonomic interior. Presenting the totally redesigned Toyota Tercel. Take one for a spin. Cool. Tercel. It's more than just a fun new car.
This jewel thief expects to get away with murder. This family expects a quiet vacation in the mountains. But this afternoon, there's going to be a change of plans. Because in life, there are just some things we can't predict. Michael Gross, David Hasselhoff. A CTV News Update. Here is Lloyd Robertson.
Good evening. Some stories we're following. Guilty of murder. A Saskatchewan father is convicted and sentenced in the death of his severely disabled daughter. A student demonstration turns rowdy in Ottawa, and Human Resources Minister Lloyd Axworthy faces a hail of macaroni and eggs. Back after this.
Water Spring manufactures mattresses, and we export them all over the world. Long distance is a must with us. It has to be done right, and we get that with Bell.
Every day, more and more businesses are switching back to Bell.
They came and they understood our business. They found out what we needed. Old Mal Bell's gotten a lot younger.
So give us a call, and we'll prove that we can give your business a real advantage. Bell Advantage.
I'm not talking to a voice on the other end of the phone. I'm talking to a person. Price is important, but if the system doesn't work, it doesn't matter much about the price.
Also ahead tonight, eating more and exercising less. A CTV survey into the sad state of Canadian health. Details later on CTV News.
All right, let's see. It's good. The young vet's radical ideas led to Canada's first canned dog food.
The dog needs just two things, son.
Yes, sir?
First, you need to feed him right.
Today, inspired by Dr. Ballard, our nutritionists have created Balanced Diet Dry Dog Food, a unique blend of beef, chicken, liver, and cheese.
Sir, what's the second thing?
Love, son. Lots of love.
Dr. Ballard Dry Dog Food.
Last year, thousands of Canadians were hospitalized after mixing medications. It's why at Shoppers Drug Mart, when we created our computerized health watch system, we weren't thinking about technical things like bites. We were thinking about Canadians, like Betsy, and how a health watch file of Betsy's medication history could help her pharmacist prevent adverse reactions and even save her life. Register for the Health Watch system, only at Shoppers Drug Mart.
It offers all-speed traction control, a 24-valve Duratec V6 engine that goes 160,000 kilometers before its first scheduled tune-up. It's engineered to deliver a ride you have to experience to believe. Introducing the all-new Mercury Mystique. When we created this car, we pulled out all the stops. Drive the all-new Mercury Mystique.
To make your Caribbean vacation the best it can be, book Barbados. See your travel agent or call 1-800-268-9122. Barbados, the best it can be.
Smell anything?
A wet dog,
Mm-hmm. Now?
pine needles, and the wet dog.
Regular air fresheners just cover up odors. Now?
Potpourri and pine needles, and the wet dog.
But now there's Airwick Nutra Air, a whole new idea. Instead of just covering up, it neutralizes odors with a special new technology, so the air smells fresh and clean. Now?
Could you do that again?
Nutra Air. It clears the air.
Oh!
The all-new Mercury Mystique drives like no other car in its class, because it's the only car in its class with all-speed traction control. And it's the only car in its class with a 24-valve Duratec V6 engine that goes 160,000 kilometers before its first scheduled tune-up. As for the rest, class dismissed. Drive the all-new Mercury Mystique.
Some combinations are hard to beat. Today's beef combines great taste and nutrition to make it one of Canada's favorites. Enjoyed in refreshing pasta salad. Or simply barbecued. Nutritious and delicious.
Nothing else is beef.
Worried about wrinkles? Then use the cream found in a study conducted by a leading consumer publication in France to be one of the most effective and least expensive. Yes, that's right. Nivea Visage Anti-Wrinkle Cream was found to be among the most effective ways to fight wrinkles. Conduct your own study and see for yourself. Nivea Visage Anti-Wrinkle Cream.
From headlights, to transmission fluid, to tires. Inside, outside, top to bottom, Canadian Tire has you covered. Because we have the experience that comes from servicing over 10,000 cars every day and more than 65,000 auto parts and products, which means we help maintain more cars than anyone. So whatever you need, come to the one place with everything, Canadian Tire. There's a lot more for your car for a lot less.
It's time. It's time. It's time. Red alert. The construction worker?
Better.
Take it off. That was great.
General Foods International Coffees presents the creamy taste of French vanilla cafe. A getaway from the everyday. Très bien, as they say.
This Christmas, people will be unwrapping a lot more than ever. Because now at Zellers, you'll find more of the savings you're wishing for on more great Christmas gifts than ever before. So don't miss out on a big Christmas at Zellers, where you can give more and get more savings, more rewards, more money back. Zellers, with the lowest prices the law every day.
It's been proven that children who receive a lot of touching as infants grow 50% faster. So you might be interested to know that Pear's added silk protein to its formula, which has special ingredients to help make hair softer and more inviting to touch, as if moms needed further encouragement.
General Foods International Coffees presents the creamy, spirited taste of Cafe Irish Cream. A getaway from the everyday. 'Tis a grand thing.
Tires are important for performance, handling, even safety. So we wanted special tires for our new Lumina LS. And we had some tire companies help out. Several designs later, we had new tires developed for just one car. Ours. Now, you might expect special tires on sports cars or luxury cars, but putting them on a car most people can afford, well, that makes the all-new Lumina LS a genuine Chevrolet.
We know you don't lose any sleep over bathroom tissue, but we know you do care enough to give your family the softness they deserve. So at Scott Paper, we keep making sure that's Cottonelle. Today's two-ply Cottonelle is our softest, thickest ever. And we're proud, even a little excited, that families keep choosing Cottonelle quality. It's like we've always said, you can feel the cottony softness.
At TD Bank, we have 475 customers named John Smith. They're all different, so we have different services to fit everyone. Because at TD, no matter what your name is, you're never just another John Smith. TD, your bank, your way.
Speaking on quality, the president of the Canadian Big Three car company recently said,
"Making the final strides to match Toyota as best in the world will not be easy."
the message is clear. The quality gap between Toyota and its competition is still there. Because Toyota doesn't just match quality standards, Toyota sets them.
Get a better deal, not lower standards. With a new 1995 Toyota Corolla starting at under $13,000. See your neighborhood Toyota dealer by November 30th.
Travel into the brick now through this weekend, and you don't pay in 1994, not even 1995. You don't pay until 1996 on a huge selection of home furnishings. This inviting transitional sofa in deep rich blue velvet with warm oak wood is just $5.98. Choose from our great selection of curio cabinets starting at $3.98. This beautiful solid oak double door curio cabinet is only $7.98. Not this year, not next year. Do not pay until 1996. Now through this weekend at the Brick.
Tomorrow, the dramatic conclusion.
I'm not accustomed to being discarded like an old shoe, Scarlett.
Scarlett comes face to face with her lover's dark side.
My dearest Scarlett.
And the destiny of Scarlett O'Hara changes again.
Are you guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Now, her only hope is Rhett.
She didn't kill this man, I know it.
As he tries to prove her innocence in the unforgettable conclusion of Scarlett tomorrow.
Start your day with Keith Morrison, Valerie Pringle, and the rest of the team on CTV's Canada AM tomorrow. And an outbreak of yellow fever causes double heartache for Rhett. And after Fenton is found dead, Scarlett is charged with murder. Joanne Whalley-Kilmer and Timothy Dalton star in the dramatic conclusion of Scarlett tomorrow. And now, stay tuned for CTV News with Lloyd Robertson, making your world make sense. This is CFTO TV, Channel 9, Toronto.
Tonight, murder, not mercy killing. Student outrage on Parliament Hill. And our